And welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am Rachael Thompson-Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for June the 1st through till June the 6th, with the overall theme being Cultivate Self-Belief. Let's go in and explore a little bit further where this gorgeous message comes through with each card. Monday and Tuesday is the card of frustrations. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of steps, and the weekend's card message is spiritual being. Now, with Monday and Tuesday's card being of frustration, there, as you can see, the heartbeat line around the edge of the card is about really diving in and exploring what's really stirring underneath the surface. Where does this frustration originate from? Is it feeling like you're not being where you want to be? Do you feel like you're not being true to yourself? Are you shutting down parts of yourself in order to just be okay, but emotionally and energetically shutting off yourself to the most divine magic coming through from your soul? Being able to really explore where your frustration comes from is you're going to see that even though the frustration shows up right in the current reality, there'll still be a connection to the past. It's a pattern that's been brought to the surface for you to be able to break that cycle and pattern so that you can create a whole new belief around your own self. But it's important to be able to honor those feelings of frustration, because that frustration is going to give you so much insight into where there is a potential block in the current moment, and that's sort of not so much preventing you, but the human mind likes to be able to understand why something occurs. So when you can go in and find why you're feeling the way that you do and honor that, it's going to give you the freedom to be able to come back to being present and move forward. And which leads us through to Wednesday through to Friday's card of steps. If you have a look at all of the gorgeous flower petals in that mandala, it's about being able to recognize that every single moment, experience, every single thing that has occurred in your life right up until now has helped shape you into the beautiful version of yourself. And the eye right in the middle is about being able to see your own unique qualities, being able to see who you are and that you're put on this earth for a reason and a purpose, and that there is only one gorgeous you put on this earth, because that's all that is required. Yet a lot of the times when this card comes out, we tend to always be focusing on our past failures, the things that we didn't do well, or having experiences that have shaped you into believing that you're not enough. This card comes through that is reminding you that that is the option that you can choose, or you can observe the experience or that past failure that you deem as bringing you back to a point of not feeling enough. If you see the lesson and the blessing, you can see that that's exactly where your soul has brought you to that experience in your time in life for help shape you into the beautiful being that you are. You wouldn't be the beautiful person that you are without those lessons and blessings that you've had from the past. So it's about being able to see, how does this heal? How do you be able to transmute those old feelings that you have attached to the past to give you that emotional freedom and allow you to believe in yourself more? When we cultivate that belief that you are enough, you cultivate that self-belief that there is nothing stopping you or preventing you from having anything, doing anything, or being anything that you want to have in this world. Our life is an accumulation of amazing experiences, and also some experiences that we hope that we don't ever have to live over again. Once is enough, I always say sometimes. But they're still part of your journey, and the more that we hide from them, the more that we deem them to be an experience that is holding us back, the more that we put in a belief into that timeline, and that affects your timeline right now. So it's about that freedom to be able to See that everything is a lesson and a blessing that has helped shape you into the most amazing person that you are, which brings us through to the weekend's energy with the spiritual being, which is understanding that maybe you've been operating from in your head, overthinking everything, only viewing things from that humanoid aspect within our own self without being able to see that everything is this part of your soul journey. You have a soul contract, and we can sometimes like to think that a part of our soul contract is just about, you know, alignment and flow and all of those juicy, awesome things, and it definitely is. But also part of our soul contract are for some of the experiences that we all have. And it's really important to that understand that your soul contract was for those experiences to help shape you into it. The moment now is about being able to make that defining moment, whether you choose to be shaped by whether you choose to let yourself be defined by those experiences or honor that they're part of your gorgeous soul contract. Either is going to bring you to different outcomes and results. One's going to keep you feeling trapped and stuck in the past, and one's going to give you that freedom to almost like grow wings to be able to move forward and move out of that cocoon period. And like if you think about a butterfly, it has to go through all these beautiful experiences in order to be that gorgeous butterfly. Here it's about being able to understand that it's now time for you to get out of that cocoon and really relish in being in that beautiful, gorgeous butterfly by simply honoring every experience, every single thing that has shaped you, whether it's been a great thing or a not great thing. They're all a matter of what you choose to do with them, because that is what's going to shape your present, current situation, and also your future. So it really is an important time where your soul is asking you to cultivate more belief within your own self, recognize your strengths, see your amazingness, and know that you are more than enough. And now it's time to drop into those feelings of feeling enough, because when you have a look at the start of the week, it's all about being in your head, being in that thinking process. The most important thing when we work with that spiritual and soulful version is allow ourselves to drop down into the essence of who you are, not seeing that something shaped you or something made you that way. You get to choose to feel into the essence and reconnect to that soulful version of self that understands that your soul is leading you every single step of the way. So when we drop into that feeling space, it opens you to being able to be more in tune with your intuition and allow that to be your guide, because as you know, your intuition is known as the GPS of the soul, yet sometimes we don't always look at that navigation tool to be able to help us through our personal and soulful journey and stay in that human part of our head. This week's energy is really encouraging you to be more reconnected to your feelings through honoring them and reconnect to that navigation system, which is your soul that's here to help you every single step of the way. And it's only we as humans that put things into boxes or categories that we go, this is good or that's not good, and allow that to shape and define you. When you feel into the essence of who you are, you will always know that you are divine, you are enough, and that you are a gorgeous, unique soul that is here for a reason, and that is to simply just be you. So it's this moment to let yourself shine. So I wish you all an incredibly amazing week. Please stay safe, take care of your own self, and remember, you are more than just a human. You are a human. You have a beautiful soul connection, and you are an accumulation of millions and millions of molecules that are all have the ability to tune into different vibrations and frequencies. The question you need to be able to ask yourself is, do you want to tune into the frequency that makes you feel like you're not enough? Or are you going to tune into the frequency of your true essence, where your soul is reflecting and revealing to you that you are enough. So much love to you. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you again next week. And feel free to subscribe by hitting the button below. And I will see you again next week. Take care.